Here is our semi. Hey everyone, welcome back to the range. My name is Matt, also known as the king of 5.7 by 28mm, even though people on Reddit don't like me saying that. This should be a pretty brief review today because I just wanted to get the information out there. There's not a whole lot to discuss on this model at this point, but this is from Dorin Technologies / Armory of Kings. This is the X-PRT 90 or X-PRT 90, the cross-function progressive trigger. Effectively, this is our super safety or fully semi or super safe action for our FN PS90 or PS90 SBR. Let's throw this on the table and talk about what we're going to do today. Now, in full transparency, I was provided our X-PRT 90 from Armory of Kings / FN Specialties with no strings attached. This is a pre-production sample, so it could be some subject to change. All that they've asked is I not show any of the internals of this particular device, and we're just pretty much going to show the function and shooting of it. This is a 3-position trigger, meaning that we have safe, we have our normal semi-automatic action, and then we have the super safe, that 3rd position. Now the FN PS90 is a little different in that 3rd position you actually can do semi-automatic fire for the first half of that pull. Reset doesn't happen until the longer second progressive pull on there. Given the current YouTube community guidelines and policies, I cannot show the installation of these parts in our hammer pack that make it do the fun stuff. But for the most part, Dorin includes all of the necessary components and jigs to be able to swap these components out. If you haven't noticed, our FN PS90 P90 is a bullpup, and effectively the hammer pack is what sets off the firing pin, and that goes in the rear of the gun. This is just an example. This is not Dorin's components, but this will sit in the back of the stock and has the hammer, forward sear, and the FRT component installed in it. The kit does not come with this hammer pack, so you will need to either source an additional one, which you can get from Midwest Gun Works, or you'll have to use your own to put your components in. The 3 components that go in our trigger pack are all made out of 17.4 stainless steel. The 3-position selector switch is made out of plastic. Now, I can't mention any of the prices specifically because of YouTube, but they totally are not 4.5 loaves of bread. Wink, wink. Again, pricing is up to you to decide whether that's worth it or not. I'm not here whether to say if this is too expensive or not expensive enough. That's up to you to decide. With all this rambling, let's see if this thing runs. Well, folks, there you have it. My wallet is a lot lighter after today. I think I put around 450 rounds of 5.7 through our X-PRT 90 to see how it would run. Now, for the most part, I had no troubles running it with an extra breech block that I brought with me. My original PS90, I think, has a rough spot on the back of the breech block that was actually catching the hammer, again, because that component is new and hasn't worn in yet, and it was causing some inconsistencies with that 3rd position in our forced reset mode. Single semi-automatic had no issues, and for the most part, Dorin did say that up front that I could potentially have an issue with certain breech blocks having maybe a rough spot on it, so we swapped out to our spare one, and we were able to run this thing in our mode with our XF or FN90 receiver as well as our original one. We ran subsonics and our supersonics, suppressed and unsuppressed, and it seemed to do just fine. Now, as far as accuracy goes, someone asked me that in a previous video, how accurate our reset modes could be. So we were able to keep on a center of mass target pretty well. That may come down to different types of force reset systems and the ammunition you're shooting, whether you're shooting 5.56 or 308. That's going to have a lot more recoil and harder to keep on target, but this in 5.7 was a dream to shoot and actually keep on target. With all that being said, it's time for me to get the heck out of here, but at the end of all my videos, I take a moment to thank all those who helped make these possible, because there's a lot that goes into them. Number one is my family. They're out here helping me either pull the trigger or taking care of the properties. A big thank you to them. Deacon would like to remind you all to like and subscribe and share these videos so that the algorithm works for us and not against us. Number two are my Patreon and YouTube channel members. I have a campsite in the description below. All I'm going to say is you know what to do if you want to help out the channel with that. Number three is Armory of Kings, FN Specialties, Dorin. Again, in full transparency, sent us this pre-production X-PRT 90, Expert 90 reset trigger for us to demo with no strings attached to provide you guys and him with feedback on it. Of course, number four is you all for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you at the range.